The next topic is 1.5 classifying animals. So the kingdom Animalia. Kingdom Animalia has main phylums: phylum Arthropoda, phylum Nematoda, phylum Annelida, phylum Mollusca. So you can see 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. 5 main phylum can be discussed here. There are further phylums which are not being discussed here, and you must need to stay relevant to your igcse syllabus. I may upload the other phylums in BSc level lectures. So phylum Arthropoda. Phylum Arthropoda includes insects. Insect means the cockroaches, the butterflies, all are included. Annelids. Phylum Annelida, earthworm. Phylum Mollusca. Phylum Mollusca, uh, octopus, squids. Phylum Nematoda, or nematodes. They are roundworms, and liver fluke, etc. Finally, phylum Vertebrata. So fishes or fish came earlier than all the vertebrates. Chronologically, fish came earlier, so class fish, then the class Reptilia, reptiles the snakes, birds. Birds means archosaurs and Archaeopteryx, sorry, Archaeopteryx, and class amphibians, frogs, etc. Class mammals, humans, we humans. So you need to remember these this diagram as well for the MCQs and for the exam questions. Phylum vertebrates. Vertebrates have a vertebral column. Vertebral column is a supporting rod which runs along the length of the body. Vertebral column just start from the head, and it covers your whole back. So giraffe has a very long vertebral column. You know, the back of the giraffe is very long. The most familiar one have a backbone and are called vertebrates. Yes, the backbone, the vertebral column. All the vertebrates have backbone, and they have a vertebral column as well. Backbone and vertebral column both are same. Class fish. Fish live in water, except for one or two like mud skipper. They like to live in the mud. They spend short periods of time breathing air. Yeah, the fish which live in the mud, they spend a short time. They breathe air. They breathe air and they just go down in the mud. Mud has a water supply so that they can survive in the mud. Characters. They are the vertebrates with the scaly skin. They have gills. The all the fishes have scales. Some may also not have, but mostly have. They have gills. They have fins. So you need to remember that. And the diagram. This is the operculum covering gills. Operculum covering gills. This is the pectoral fin. Pectoral fin. This is the pelvic fin. Pelvic fin is in the midline, you can see. This is the anal fin, near to the anus. This is the caudal fin. It is like a fork shape like that. This is the streamlined body covered in scales. And this is the dorsal fin. It is upward in the upward direction. This whole body is dorsal, and this lower body is anal. Class amphibians. You can see the thin moist skin, visible eardrum, frog. Class amphibians. Most adult amphibians, they live on the land. They always go back to the water to breed. Frogs, toads, and salamanders, they all are amphibians. Characters. They are the vertebrates with the moist scaleless skin. Why moist? Why moist? The question arises here. Yeah. Why skin of frog is moist? They have different glands which makes the skin moist. They don't have scales. They don't have scales, and they lay eggs in the water. The eggs are laid in the water. Their larva is a tadpole which lives in water. They undergo metamorphosis. They undergo metamorphosis. They undergo metamorphosis. Eggs are laid in water. Eggs are laid in water. Then tadpole stage. Then pupa stage. Then adult frog. Adult often lives on land. They have gills. Larvae have gills. Adults has lungs. So their priorities of the physiological structure changes as they move from the water to the land. Class Reptilia or reptiles. Scaly skin. They are the vertebrates with the scaly skin. They lay eggs with the rubbery shell. The eggs of the amphibians don't have any rubbery shell. It's like jelly like. The eggs of the fish, they are also jelly like. And the eggs of the amphibians, they are also jelly like. Class Reptilia, they are crocodiles, lizards, snakes, turtles, and tortoise. Turtles and tortoise, they both are different. Reptiles don't need to go back to water to breed because their eggs have a waterproof shell. Their eggs can survive the terrestrial environment. Their eggs don't dry out. Furthermore, if we talk about snakes, snakes can detect their prey when they just crawl, when they just do a zigzag movement at the ground. Their inner ear can sense the vibration of the earth. So when you see a snake, never run. Class birds. The birds, like reptiles, they lay eggs with a waterproof shell. They lay eggs with a waterproof shell. They are the vertebrates with feathers. They have feathers. Their four limbs have wings. They lay eggs with the hard shells. They are endothermic. They have a beak. Their heart has four chambers. You can see a beak, body covered with with feathers, and the heart with the four chambers. They are endothermic. Endothermy. They are warm-blooded. Reptiles and amphibians, they both are cold-blooded. Last, mammalia. This is the group that humans belong to, and we vertebrates, we humans have here. We do have placenta. Placenta is a organ, is a structure which connects the mother to the baby. Young ones feed on the milk from the mammary glands. All the mammals have mammary glands. Even males do have mammary glands, but their glands are inactive. Female mammary glands are endothermy, of course, warm-blooded. They have a diaphragm. We do have a diaphragm. We do have a diaphragm which supports our inhalation and exhalation. Diaphragm muscles relax and contract during the process of inhalation and exhalation. Our heart has four chambers, and we have different type of teeth: incisors, canines, premolars, and molars. We have a different type of teeth. You can see a ocelot, an example of a mammal. So first of all, we have discussed the phylum Vertebrata. Now we will discuss the phylum Arthropoda.